Uh, so I'd rather look at your screen now. Why don't you go ahead and add
Okay.
a bar chart?
I think I need a video to practice this.
Which practice what?
I feel like the limit data with expression. I mean, by expression.
We will look into that in the more details. We are more examples and exercises are coming
Yeah.
up, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Have you
Okay.
opened? You already have a Spotfire open, so are you?
Yep.
I mean, it says starting login procedure again.
Yeah.
So. Oh, that was mine. Oh, okay. Okay.
Huh?
I had also
Okay.
fired up
Yeah, I
Spotfire
already
here,
opened.
and it was saying the Spotfire is starting up. I was like, you're going to start up again. All right. Now you see that there is department on the category axis for actual budget by
Yeah.
department.
Okay.
Okay. No, let's create a new page and we'll do it on there.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you add a new page? Click on the
Okay.
new page button. Okay. Then go back to page 4. Go back to page 4. No. Don't add a visualization here. No.
Right?
Remove
You
that.
mean?
Remove that. Remove. Okay. Page 4. Yes. Okay. Okay. Page 5. Fine. No. Whatever. Right click on that actual budget by department visualization. Top left. Right click on it and select duplicate visualization. Okay. Click and drag on the title bar of actual
Okay.
budget by department. One of them. And drag it and drop it on page 6. Click and drag. Yeah. Okay, good. Now, what you see on the category axis is the department column that you have selected manually. Right. Now, sometimes you will want to have more charts, show up for the actual budget breakup and for more dimensions other than the You understand what I mean? So you might probably want to have, rather than department, you want to have region, you want to have category, all of them. But you don't want to. Maybe you don't want to, use so much of space there. I mean, you want to keep things simple. You want to keep things short and concise. So the way to pack multiple visualization into small space is to make that axis dynamic, which means using a
Yeah.
drop down, the user will be able to change the axis. Okay, so this is how you do. I'm gonna show you now. I'm gonna make
You
me the.
mean
I'm
like
gonna.
this? Change this.
Yeah, correct. So
Okay.
why don't you go ahead and add a text area?
Text area.
Yeah. Insert visualization text area. No. Insert visualization. No, what I'm saying is
Insert
go to the insert menu.
text area.
Yeah. Okay, good. So now you're in the edit mode of the text area. You can type in anything that you want. Try typing something. Okay. Right click on it.
Okay. What do you want me to type?
No, I don't want you to type anything. I just want you to show something before I go on to the. Okay. Toggle the edit text area.
Okay.
Now you're in the view mode, and do that again. You will be in the edit mode. So I want to get into the edit text area mode now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, do you see the menu bar for the text area? Yeah, that's the menu bar. So why don't you
Yeah.
hover on each of the icon starting from the right and tell me whatever they are. What is that? Insert dynamic item. What is
Insert
second?
dynamic item.
Okay. Second, what is that?
Property control.
Third, what is it?
Filter.
Fourth, action control.
Action control. I don't
What?
know what's their function.
That's what I'm here for, to explain that. So why don't you go ahead and insert
Okay.
the property control and insert a drop down.
Okay.
Drop down. Now we're going to create a new property control. So we're going to click the new button. And we need to give a name for the property control without any spaces or special characters. So, and we are going to create an access selector.
Okay.
So an appropriate name would be access selector. No space, no special characters.
Okay. No. Okay.
AXIS.
Okay.
AXIS. You don't need the E.
Like this.
Yes, that's right. No spaces.
Okay.
Okay, and data type should be string.
Yes.
It is string. Why don't you go ahead and explore what are the other data types available? Click on the drop down. Why don't you see for yourself what are the other data types available? Click on the no. Okay, you clicked.
Edit.
No, you won't be able to change the data type now. See, I just wanted you to explore what were the other data types available when you add a drop down, property control. That's okay. We can look at that later. We can see that later. Okay.
Okay.
Now, selecting access selector. Select the. Do you see the drop down after that? Set property value through. Okay. What do you see? What do you see there?
Column select.
What are the values that you see there?
Column selection. Unique value in column.
Okay.
Stop. Do.
Then what? Expressions.
Fixed value.
Fixed values. Numerical range. Okay. What we need is column selection. So we select column selection.
Okay.
And do you see the button? Select columns down right.
Okay.
Now you will be able to select the columns from the left and add them to the right. Now before that, your selection, you need to create a Boolean variable to store your selection value. So for that, click on the new window. See there on the select columns menu. Select columns window. You see a new button. Give a name. Selection a bool. It's a bool value. So type in select bool or something.
What name? Bool.
I just pinged you some name. You can do that, or you can get creative with that. No spaces, no special characters. All right. Okay. Give a default value of true.
Okay.
True.
True.
You got a typo there.
Okay. Oh.
I would rather give it as caps. I like to see caps. I don't know.
Okay. Do I have to?
I don't know. I always give caps. I have not checked it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Click OK. Then you don't need all the columns there. You just need, you can remove budget, actual spent. Okay, add department. Yeah, department is already selected. Now click add button.
Okay. Okay.
Region,
Too hard.
category, organization. Yeah, that would be enough. Click OK. Click OK. Now get out of the edit mode of text area. Oh, you can give a small label there. So type in. Go to the left side of the left. Oh, why don't you hit the up button? Up.
Up.
Yeah. Type in something. Type something. Say that choose axis here. Okay. Okay. All right. Hit delete so that that thing comes up. Okay, good. Now get out of the edit mode.
Edit mode.
Yeah. Right click on the text area and toggle edit mode. Right click on text area and toggle edit mode. Right click on text area and toggle edit mode. Right click on text area. Oh, oops.
Which one?
Yeah. You see that edit text area? Check.
Yeah.
Okay. Click that. Okay. That's it. I mean, that's how you toggle edit mode.
Oh, okay.
Right click on.
Okay. Just okay. Okay. This is like showing and before it's added.
Okay. So do you now understand how to toggle edit text area?
Yes.
Why don't you do that right now, just so that I'm comfortable that you understood that. Let me see some new skills. Okay. Now toggle that again. No. Toggle edit text area. Okay. Now there's a shortcut on the title bar of text area. There is a pencil icon on the title bar of text area. If you hover on it, that will toggle.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Do which one is easier for you. Okay. Now, what I need is to link this drop down that you created to the axis selector of the bar chart below, so that whenever I change the no, don't do anything right now. Okay, whenever I change anything, whenever I change the value in the drop down, the axis selector in the bar chart should change. So what you created here is a property, the drop down. It's called the axis selector. So right click on the axis selector of the bar chart, right click on the axis selector on the bar chart. See that? See the vertical axis on bar chart?
Yeah.
Right click on it. Right click on it where it shows region now.
Okay. Property.
Sorry, what? I'm not able to see anything. Yeah, set from property. Set from property. No, set from
Okay.
property.
Okay. Do you see the screen?
No. Click close. This is not what I want. Right click.
Okay.
Right click on the axis selector of the bar chart where it says region, and then say set from property. Set from property.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Then choose axis select and click OK.
What? What is this?
Now watch what happens. See that? Okay.
Yes.
Now you change the value in the drop down to category. Change the value in the drop down.
Oh. Okay. Okay. You can change now. Hey. Okay.
Does that
Yeah,
look good?
that's cool.
Okay. Now, when you picked organization, you see something like an area chart. It's not an area chart, it's a bar chart. Only problem is they've got too many values on the category axis. So, and you're not able to see all of them. That's why it looks like one continuous chart.
Okay.
So, you can fix that. You can, if you want to see all the values there, why don't you go ahead and right click on the bar chart. And go to properties. Go to category axis.
Category axis.
Add a zoom slider. Show zoom slider. Checkbox. Left side. Mid. No, that is showing. No.
Uncheck.
No, not that.
No.
Show zoom slider. Show zoom slider. Show zoom slider. See that?
Zoom slider. Yes.
Click close. Click close. Now change the drop down to organization. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we can drag the zoom slider.
Drag. Oh.
You're now looking at the lower end of the bar chart. Why don't you drag up from bottom? Drag up. Come on, go ahead. No issues.
Oh.
Cool?
Yeah. That's interesting. This is used when there's a lot of columns.
Sorry, what? This is what?
I mean, the zone. This function is used for when there's a lot of columns, so you can see the detail. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
We can add the here, I think.
Okay, and then there's something else which we can do. Why don't you right click on the actual budget by department? Right click on the visualization actual budget by department. No. Right click on it. Right click on the visualization. Go to properties. click on show or hide items tab. Last tab, left side tab.
Okay.
Show or hide items, yes. Click on add. And change the rule type as top value 10. See, top is selected in the rule type, and for value instead of 5, pick 10. Okay, click OK.
What is this for? Show.
So now you see only the top 10 values there. The chart is already sorted.
Show top 10. Okay. Okay.
In that case, you don't need a zoom slider, right? So you can turn off the zoom slider by going to the category access and unchecking the checkbox. No, you didn't turn off the zoom slider. You're clicking close already. Yeah, you can change that from there. Yeah. I mean, okay, good. I mean,
yeah, I found this today.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I don't need the legend there, so go ahead and hide the legend. Hide the legend. And I'm not able to read the label on organization on the category access, so you'll have to click and drag a little bit. Not able to read the labels on the okay, good. So you can save the visualization. We're going to move on to the next topic.
Okay.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I like this software. I hope it will have more like I mean, is it will have a lot of company use this software?
See that. I mean, people are still using Excel to do analysis, whereas we have all the power in our hands to use a software like this, and that is very empowering. It's kind of like, as I said before, like the jump that business analysts had from calculators to spreadsheets. This is from spreadsheets to interactive visual reporting tools.
Yep. Yeah, we can move to the next one.
Okay. We'll see. Okay. Do you see the filter panel on the right?
Yeah.
It says demand on details on demand. If you click on one of the bars, click on one of the bars. Click on one of the bars.
Yeah.
And details on demand shows the breakup of all the values that you selected.
Okay.
And we don't need the details on demand right now. We can always toggle it back. So close details on demand. Did I show you how to change the filter type? That's okay. We can do that now. Why don't you right click on the department filter right now on the right.
Department filter.
Right click on the department filter.
What is this?
Okay. Change it to list box. Oh, we have seen this, right?
No, we didn't do this.
Okay. See, you can make it look like any of those filter types. So you can change them to right now you change the list box. Why don't you change the region filter to something else? I click on region filter type. So when you filter data, you're actually filtering the whole data set into the value that you have selected now. When you click on HR, now you're seeing only HR data. When you're clicking IT, you're clicking only seeing only IT data. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. So why don't you change the region data type, a region filter type to say something like range filter.
Range filter.
Before you do that, I want you to
What is range filter?
I mean, before you do that,
range filter.
Please scroll down the filter panel. You'll see a range filter. No, don't do that right now. Oh, okay. You've already done that. Okay. I mean, scroll down a bit. You use a range filter for measure columns where you have continuous values like numbers. See that actual spend. Doesn't make any sense to record every single digit as a list box. So instead it makes sense to have it as a range filter so that you can click and drag on the range. Why don't you click and drag on the actual spend? Lowest is 642. So if you drag on the left slider, then you are setting the lower limit for actual spend to a higher value there. Why don't you click and drag on it? Hello? Hello? Hello?
What do you mean?
Click and drag on the, do you see the actual spend filter?
This one?
Actual spend filter.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Hello?
Just actual, right?
Actual spend.
Yeah.
No, not that. Look at my screen. Do you see my screen?
It's the pent.
Okay. See that this is the actual spend, and I've chosen the actual spend from here as well. Oops.
And then I can't see your screen.
You can't see my screen?
I can see now.
Okay. Let me pick a pin color. So this is the actual spend. So we are using actual spend. You are using the actual spend on the axis. So I would rather change the actual spend on the filter panel as well. Okay, see that? Actual spend. It's starting value 642 now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and drag on this thing. So I'm looking at the lower limit of now 11 million, and I'm going to change the upper limit from 20. So from 11 million to 14 million, that is the value range that I'm looking at right now. See? And I see only the department for that. You can reset it always. And if you want to reset all the filters, this is how you do it. See this? Reset all filters. Set some values there. Then you reset this. Okay? So this is what I asked you to do. See that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does this mean?
Sorry?
Does this mean only show? Does this mean only show the actual spend is between this amount?
Yeah, that's exactly what you're trying to do. You are saying you don't want to see all the values there. Just limit the value to that range that I've selected right now. Say for instance, you're looking at budget values, budget data, and you're trying to look at some anomalies in the budget spend, and you don't want to look at the smaller numbers, and you want to see like who have spent more than $50,000 dollars. So you set the lower limit to 50,000. You don't want to see those $100, $1,000, $2,000. See the point there? You're filtering. We are filtering out the data basically.
Yeah.
Is that hard to understand?
Okay. No, I think I see it.
it will take some time for all of this to sink in. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now there are other filter types too. Why don't you go ahead and change those filter types just to see how they look like?
Can you say that again?
There are other filter types in the visualization. So you can change them. Right click on any other filter and let's see other filter types, how they look like. Yeah, right click on region filter. Right click on for category access, range filter does not make sense. For category it's either list box or check box. And do you see the item filter? Again,
yeah. Yeah, item filter.
You didn't pick the item filter, you picked something else. I don't see that.
Item filter. Is this one?
Yeah, see that? Yeah. It's kind of like something else, like of a range filter. But not good for what? Category columns. You'd rather see the values.
This seems like...
Okay. Why don't you experiment a little more and make it a different filter type? Yeah, I mean that's how you learn. Change the department filter type to something else. You've seen list box, you've seen checkbox, you've seen item, you've seen range. Anything else? There's one more, text filter type. There you have to type in. Then there's radio button. Single select radio button.
Which one?
Radio button. Radio button.
Oh, I don't know. Value button.
Right click on a filter. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and right click on category. And then see radio button filter there.
Okay.
Then you can select, that's single select now. Okay. Then there's
Why
text.
some of them are gray?
Sorry? Hello?
Why some of them are gray? I mean, the Q1F4I08 is gray, and green is no number?
Yeah, gray is because you have already filtered out some of the values, and those the values that you see in gray do not apply right now because you have selected only events in the category. And for events, there is no Q1 FY08. In the financial year 2008, there is no Q1 data for category events. You have filtered out all the data, So for that, you'll have to reset all the filters.
Oh, okay.
And that is, reset all filters button. There's a toggle button there on the menu bar. Okay. Menu bar. Yeah, do you see that reset all filters there? When you right click on it, when you right click on something, do you see the reset all filters? Right click, yeah. Reset all filter, do you see the reset all filters? I mean, fourth option. No, right
radio side. Button?
Not radio button, fourth one. right next to radio button. On the main, yeah, that's right.
Where's that?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Okay, that will reset all the. See, now you don't see any gray because you don't have data that has been filtered out. Now, why don't you go ahead and click any of the Q3 F50 or something like that, and then you'll see some of them grayed out in the other filters.
Yeah.
Okay, pick a department. Pick a department from instead of all, choose some other value. Move the slider, yeah, and uncheck most of the categories except maybe events. Uncheck all categories except events.
Mm-hmm. Uncheck all category except event. Okay.
Now you might see something grayed out there.
What?
What we're trying to see is to see the values grayed out, as you said before. I mean, the sum of the values will be grayed out now. Once you have.
Yeah, okay. What's next?
All right, okay. So if you convince this one with this one, why don't you go ahead and reset all the filters? Do you see the reset filter on top menu there?
Yeah. Top menu?
It's the 11th icon on the menu bar. Main menu bar of Spotfire. 11th icon. You see that green button there with that arrow pointing towards left? It's a curved arrow pointing towards left. Green icon.
Okay.
Menu bar.
Reset all
that's right.
filters.
Yeah. That will reset all the filters. Good. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So that will be about filters. Now, when you are given the actual budget by department for the bar chart as a hard-coded value, right? But you made the axis selector as dynamic. So now you're showing organization on the category axis, whereas your title bar says department. Isn't that awkward? You made hello?
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 Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
On
the bar chart, you have given the title bar as static, actual budget by department. Okay, but your axis now says it points to organization, or you made it dynamic by changing the value in the drop down. You're making the axis dynamic. You're changing the axis, but the title bar remains the same, even when the organization is, the chart is showing some, say like category, your title still says department.
Okay, so can we change it to the title dynamic?
Yeah, we can make the title dynamic. That's my point. If you want to change it all the time, then every time you change the axis value there, it is going to remain static, and you have to go back and edit it. So right-click, double-click on the title bar. Go to Properties. Right-click on the title bar and click on the Edit menu, Edit button next to the title bar. Click on the edit button. Yeah.
This one?
Yes.
The first one?
Yes, this one. The one next to the title bar. Okay. Now, all right. Click on edit by.
Oh, click what?
Click on the edit button.
Edit button.
Right click, double click on the title bar of the text. Sorry, the bar chart. Click on the edit button. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, do you see the title expression at the bottom? That's the text box at the bottom. It says actual sum. Okay, click in it. Click in that. Remove the sum from there. Just say actual by put a small space, actual by, put a space there. No, you don't need sum. You don't no sum. Okay, just say actual by. Actual by, I mean, I've pinged the value there. Okay.
Actual by.
Okay. Click after by.
After by.
Oh. Click after
by.
Click on. Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right. Then click on the on the top area. Just choose access selector from the area there. Choose access selector. Do you see four properties there? Yeah, okay. Choose access selector. Choose access selector.
Okay.
Then click insert. Insert button.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Insert button. Do you see the insert button?
Okay. Yeah.
I think there's a lag. Maybe I've clicked it, but I don't see that. Okay. Do you see that? Do you see the expression that got added? Do you see the expression that got added? It says dollar wavy bracket property name wavy bracket close, which will get you the value of the property control. See, click close. See that?
Yeah, I see that.
Okay. Make a note of it. We will be using this all the time.
Yeah.
So now when you change the drop down, the title also gets updated. Cool?
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now imagine the situation that your visualization or your dashboard is being used by somebody from the region sales. Okay, let me show my screen so that I can explain that visually. Let me know when you're able to see my screen. Okay. Imagine that you have the.
No. Okay, I can see it.
Okay. Imagine that you have the created a dashboard, and region sales head are viewing your dashboard now.
Yeah.
Now you got a lot of regions, right? what are the regions available? You got EN Central, ES Central, Mid-Atlantic, EN Central, ES Central, Mid-Atlantic, Mountain, North England, Pacific. No. Okay. All right. Now, if this were a drop down, all right, and if you are able to select the drop down and get the data filtered only to that value there, then your region sales head will be, it will be easy for them to look at their regions. The say a guy, the region sales head for EN Central looks at the dashboard and he doesn't want to see ES Central or Mid-Atlantic, he just wants to see EN Central. So if it will be great for him if we provide a drop down, and if that says EN Central and the data gets limited. Data gets limited based on that. Okay, you remember last class we had discussed the same thing but on a different way. You are limiting the data using expression, but it was, you are hard coding the value there, correct? You were right clicking on the you're saying something like region equal to EN Central, something like this, hard coding them. But you can't change it all the time when the region head is looking at it, because you have done your visualization on Spotfire and then you have published it to server. This is your server, and region heads will be looking at it at the same time, simultaneously. So there needs to be a way to address that. Imagine that he is from EN Central and he is from ES Central. He is from Mid-Atlantic and he's from, I think it's North England. All right. So based on where they're coming from, they would want to tweak this. You change the value in the drop-down list and limit the data based on that selection, so that they don't have to see all the other region data. It is irrelevant for them. They want to see only data for their region. Make sense? Okay. Yeah. And your way of doing it.
You mean they use the text drop-down?
Correct. And your way of doing it, as previously with the other one, how you have done it before, doesn't cut it anymore. Your manual thing is not going to work now, so you'll have to make it dynamic.
Yeah.
Okay, so the way you do that is, I'm going to make you the presenter. I'm going to tell you what to do, so that you learn. I'm not able to see your screen.
You haven't made me the presenter.
Yeah, but I'm not able to see your screen.
No. You haven't made me the presenter.
I made you the presenter. I made you the presenter.
I didn't receive the. Okay, now, yeah. Yeah. Can you see it?
Yeah. Okay. The same way you added category drop-down list, I wanted to add one more property control. Same way you added the access selector drop-down list. Edit. Good. New. They say, region. Just say region. Okay. Click OK. Click OK. Now instead of saying column selection, pick unique values from a column.
Unique value.
And pick the region column on the right drop-down list.
Okay.
Okay. Click OK. Okay. Now you remember this one, the access selector. This can be now be referred as region. Okay. See the chat window.
Yeah.
All right. Now right click on the bar chart. Go to the limit
property
data using expression region. You know what I mean? Limit data using expression that you've done this morning. Your morning. Okay. Click on edit.
Yes.
Click on edit. Then there's you say pick a region column there.
Region.
And region equal to put an equal to sign. Okay. Equal to sign. I don't see the equal to there. Okay. Then
equal to what?
Okay. Then do you see the property there? Available properties for a column. Choose a region from the available properties.
Yeah.
Right click on it.
Click.
Right click on region.
What?
And insert as value.
Oh, insert as value.
Okay. So it says document property region, that value is selected, and your region value is limited with the property value region there. So click OK.
Close.
Okay. Now the value is now choose the region value from there. Choose the region value. No. Choose the region value in the top down. Change the value of the region drop down list.
And
yeah, you change some values. You see them changing. Because your region access is showing your access region, you will be seeing only one region which you're selecting. So why don't you change the access to something else? Say department. No, not there. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And one more thing you need to add is now that your data is being limited using region, your title also should update that so that it's not confusing for your users. So you have to make the same change that you've done before for the title. This time you're going to add the region information there. So double click on double click on the title bar of the bar chart. Click edit and type in there limited by limited by no, not that. Actual no, keep the thing same. Actual by dollar access selector limited by region. Click insert.
And this is
click insert. Yes. Click insert.
It's like a code. Language you have. Oh no, this is just title. It's okay. Never mind.
What?
Limited by this. Okay.
Yeah. Now every time you change it, it's updated too. Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
That's good. Yep.
All right.
This is very useful.
Very, very useful.
Yeah. Did you use it at your work?
Yes, of course.